And the MCAs as well.
MCA.
All right, let's cross over now to Uasin, Gishu, where Chemtai Goin is standing by with the latest. Chemtai, good evening. It's good to see you. What's the latest from where you are?
Well, Trevor and Vicky, county number 27 is roaring with life. We've been in different places around Uasin Gishu County, and the residents are excited. There's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of jitters, many just waiting to go and cast their ballot. And Uasin Gishu County is one of the counties that is on the spot even in this election for many reasons. One, it is the home county of UDA presidential candidate William Ruto, and we've seen his call on the campaign trail when he even campaigned here in Eldoret town in Uasin Gishu County, calling on all the residents to come out to a man and vote in his favor, and in the hope that charity begins at home. Tomorrow will be the test for not just Ruto but the residents who, of course, we know that he enjoys considerable support in the region. We saw his opponent also come here to campaign, and we saw the crowds, and the true test will be on whether those crowds translate to numbers. Right now we are in one of the tallying centers. It is actually the constituency tallying center for Soy constituency, and as you can see, it is the final preparations as the polling materials are being moved to the various polling stations. We've seen several of the officers, the polling clerks here, have been out to pick the material, and we expect that we'll literally be burning the midnight oil as we wait to see whether all the materials will have been dispatched to the polling centers. And we know that Uasin Gishu County has over 800 polling stations, so we will be traversing quite a number of those to ensure that we can keep our viewers updated. Information coming to us is that Deputy President William Ruto, who is the UDA presidential candidate, will be voting very early in the morning. So we will be pitching tent in Sugoi, in Kosache Primary School, which is his polling station, very early in the morning. It is expected that he will cast his ballot and head back to Nairobi, because we know that, of course, they have to sit at their tallying center to also monitor the results as soon as they start streaming in. So we will be pitching tent here. Uasin Gishu County, 6 constituencies, and not just the presidential contest that is being watched. Of course, we have the local contest here. We know the political dynamics that have been playing out in different constituencies. We've seen the call from the regions, of course, Kingpin and the UDA presidential candidate, to his supporters, telling them not to elect leaders who do not sing his tune, who don't support him. Some of them we know used to back his bid, but then moved and have their choices elsewhere. So the true test will be in the leaders that will be elected. We know the former governor, Jackson Mandago, is also running for senator. Whether he will get that seat is also a question that many are waiting to see the answer in the coming days as soon as polling is done. We will be traversing those regions. One other issue that is possibly putting Uasin Gishu County on the spot is it is one of the areas that has been mapped out as one of the hotspots, and we've been traversing different parts of the region, and there's relative calm. We know there were reports of leaflets being circulated inciting communities against each other, but we've not seen any sort of tension in this region. Everyone is going about their activities as they should. And we also saw the leaders coming from the different sides of the political divide, coming together to sign a peace pact, committing to ensure that whichever way the election goes, that they will uphold peace as the leaders from the region. We are waiting to also see that test. And of course, we know that an election is a day, and there will be a country left after that. That has been the clarion call from leaders from this region, from the religious leaders, different community leaders, just telling the residents to ensure that even after the elections on Tuesday, that the county and the country by extension stays united. We will be pitching tent here and in other regions in Uasin Gishu County to bring you up to speed on what will be going on, the turnout, and if there are any incidents that will will be there. But what we know is security has been heightened. We've been able to visit a number of constituency tallying centers, and police have been deployed to guard the vote, to guard the polling clerks even as they transport the material, and also just facilitate security within the county during the election. Trevor and Vicky, we're still here. We will be giving you further updates on our subsequent, of course, programs during the night and even early morning when polling kicks off. Back to you in studio for the rest of the program.
Thanks.